Hello everyone, today I'll quickly share with you from Ajazz AJ179, also experienced his symmetrical mouse before AJ159 feels pretty good overall. I don't know how many buddies have got it. Haven't known about AJ159 yet? You can check out my previous videos. But if it's because of no feeling for small hands versus mouse, no one has tried it. You can look forward to it. This small and medium-sized ergonomic mouse with the same configuration, familiar molds with familiar configs. I'll also tell you about the difference between it and 159. And the advantages and disadvantages felt in recent use. Get to the point. First, talk about its biggest difference. That's the mold aspect. Indicator is 147.8 mm long, 58.5 mm across, 41.3 mm high, belongs to the medium and small-sized ergonomic mouse. Recommend hands less than 17.5 cm in length. This mold, then, there were quite a few buddies before saying, rather similar to the Moonman 2. In fact, they are both ergonomic mice. Besides being similar in size, not really related, the back of Moonblade 2 is obviously a flat design. And on the front of the right side of the ring finger, it's also done relatively straight. But the back of 179 will be much higher. The sense of support on the palm is very strong. The palm can clearly feel the oblique bulge, the right front of the mouse. There will also be a more obvious inverted design. And the transition between the right and front of the mouse also smooth. Like the players who use force with the front of the ring finger should prefer this mold. Simple to say, this mold support for the hand and the controllability, there's a nice improvement. After all, the shorter mouse length, it will also be helpful for the flexibility of the mouse, although 179 is an ergonomic mouse. Back and the highest point, all are designed with the left side higher than the right side. But compared to traditional ergonomic mouse, the part of the keycap that is actually pressed by the finger, it's relatively horizontal. So its overall grip more like a narrow thorn or closer to M500s. So the little buddies who like this kind of mold, there's a new option again. There's almost no difference in hardware and software. Except for the weight, it reached 61.5 grams. Whether it's sensors and the main control, or buttons and wheels, all the same as AJ159. Then listen to the same micro movement. The button sound of 179. The lowest price of AJ179 is $33.95. The baseless version also comes to $99. More detailed hardware configuration. Everyone can take a look at the configuration table of the two mice. This 3950 on my hand. The Apex top configuration of the lava plane. The performance is still sufficient in recent use. After all, with a color screen magnetic base, no problem with the course performance. It depends on everyone's personal needs. And this coating is also quite good. Whether it's anti-slip or anti-fouling, all have got very good improvement. Don't know how the black version, which is the most Bunaisang, is like. But the previous orange one and this blue one in my hand, this sulfuric acid hand, under long-term and high-intensity use, also almost no stains left at last. Then let's talk about some of the shortcomings encountered in use. First time, although this coating, the anti-slip and anti-fouling abilities are both good. But again to stress, for those with really dry hands, the anti-skid ability should not be enough. So my recommendation is better wash your hands before using. A little bit wet is the best. Second is the screen of the charging dock. It can show various parameters of the mouse. The current time, or DIY your favorite dynamic pictures yourself. But the speed of uploading pictures is really a bit slow, and the time needed for the next startup display will be reset. So need to turn on the driver after booting up. Let it calibrate the current time by itself. Then other aspects don't have obvious shortcomings.